Guten Morgen, everyone. When you're surfing social media, you sometimes end with very pleasant videos. Sometimes they are not that good, and many other times you end up with a viral one. Well, that's what happened to me, and I found this video that I think it's from Japan, and they call it the bomber pizza. It's like a pizza bomb or something. So, why don't we try and recreate this bomber pizza? Follow me. So, here I have a few pizza doughs, and I have this pump, or this manual pump, that I'm going to use to make this viral pizza. So, here I have 4 pizza doughs, as I said, that I'm going to show you how to make this pizza. This is a regular pizza. You've seen it in my channel many other times. The interesting thing today is how we are going to make this bomber pizza or crazy pizza. It's like a balloon pizza, for example. It's totally inflated. So, what I'm going to do is to stretch one dough, that it's going to be the base. Oh, that's for me. Thank you. As usual, coffee. Excellent. This is not a sponsor. Okay, so here I have the first dough, and I also have a second dough, which is going to be the top, or the balloon. So I have to stretch 2 doughs. Okay, so as I said, I'm going to show you how to make this dough. It's really easy. It's a 70% hydration dough. Nothing strange on the dough. The thing is that we have to stretch it better with a rolling pin rather than with the hands. This is not a Neapolitan pizza. So, I want to find out if we are going to make it and make this huge balloon with this pizza. So, this is like a test. We are testing this pizza, which is kind of strange because all the ingredients go in the pizza under this other dough, which is going to be the balloon. And as I said, all the ingredients are inside, so we won't get the cheese is going to melt, of course. The cheese is going to melt, but we won't get that brown color, so it's not going to be that golden brown. So it's going to be melted, I think. Okay, so I'm going to try, maybe I'll do 2 different pizzas to try different ingredients. Okay, so I have one base. Now I need the top, which is this one too. This one was 300 grams and the top is 200 grams. So it's a little bit smaller than the base. And sometimes this reminds me a little bit to the other kind of pizzas that has 2 doughs. They are not the same. This one comes from Japan, but if you know the Chicago deep dish, that's another pizza which has 2, some, not always, but it has many of the versions that I've seen, 2 doughs too, because you have the base, the bottom dough, then you have all the cheese, then comes another dough which separates the cheese from the tomato sauce. So there you have 2. And there's another one which you maybe have seen in my channel. It's the fugaceta. Yes, the fugaceta has also 2 layers or 2 doughs, one on the bottom and one on the top. And in the middle, of course, you have a lot of cheese and onions, but the onions goes on top of this pizza, which is also like a quiche. Sometimes many people says that it's a pizza, others say that it's like a quiche, not a quiche Lorraine, but kind of a quiche. So it's something in between. Also the deep dish pizza, the Chicago deep dish pizza is also like this. So this one has also 2 doughs. I don't know if he's going to say that this is really a pizza or not, but the dough is a pizza dough. So, and the ingredients are also from pizza. Okay, so I have this one ready, or almost ready. Let me stretch it a little bit more with my hands. And we're about to fill it up with some ingredients that I have here. So this is going to be the top, and this is the bottom. Here, with my technique, my wheel technique, I'm stretching the pizza. Here I have it. So, okay, this is done. But because I think this is going to be complicated to use my pizza peel to take it to the oven, it's going to be a little bit complicated. So I think it's going to be better if I use my peel with a parchment paper. This is going to help me so I can let it slide into the oven easier rather than using my regular peel, the one that I use always that I make pizza or Neapolitan pizza. So this way it's going to work better. Okay, so the base or the bottom is ready. And the first pizza, of course, I should do it with tomato. I here have tomato sauce, some cheese, some onions. I also going to make some chimichurri later. Here's my coffee. And I have a few more ingredients. Olive oil. Here I have some vinegar and semolina to stretch the dough. So this is the base, the bottom. Let's start with the tomato one. First, let's make like a regular tomato and cheese pizza. The ingredients today are just to use some ingredients. What I'm trying to test today, if we can make this balloon thing. That's what caught my attention. So you can put the ingredients that you want. This is a classic one: tomato, little bit of oregano, some salt. There, this was just plain tomato, salt, and of course cheese. Let me put here some mozzarella pieces. This is a fior di latte cheese, Italian fior di latte. Here it goes. A little bit more. So as I said, this cheese is going to melt, but it's not going to get golden brown. Maybe I can use some basil later for the pizza. But let's continue with this dough. This is going to be the top. Okay, let me stretch it a little bit more. Here. There, let me stretch it a little bit more. Good. Okay, hope it's okay. So, this is my first time with this pizza, so I don't know what's going to happen here. Oh, basil, thank you. There's a basil, a few leaves here, one more. It smells incredible. Maybe I can put a drizzle of olive oil. There. Okay. And now comes the best part, in which I have to, let me think, use the pump, the manual pump, but at the same time I have to put this layer on top of this pizza, right? Okay, there. Maybe if you've seen my other videos like the pizza bachata, if you know the pizza bachata, which is also an Italian pizza with two doughs. It has two doughs separated with olive oil. So then it goes to the oven, and then when it comes back, I remove the first layer because it's not attached because of the olive oil, and then I fill it with cheese or whatever. This is almost like that, but it's more like a fugaceta. Okay, let's see how I make this. So I need to fill this with air, but at the same time, I need to close this perfectly so the air remains inside this balloon or this pizza, and I can make this balloon. That's what I've seen. These Japanese people did this. Okay, I'll use a rolling pin. Make sure that this is closing perfectly. Okay, pizza number one. It's almost there. So here I go. Oh! Wow! It's working. So I need to be fast and close this really fast. There. Oh, we did it. I think we have it. Is it? Yes, it's working. Okay, so let's go to the oven. And then, meanwhile, we make a second pizza. Ooh, take a look at this. All the air that's inside this pizza. Wow, come with me. So the oven is preheated, not too high. Wow, the air is there. Okay, I'll leave it just there for 8 minutes, I don't know. Okay, let's go back to the second pizza. So we stretch another one while this one is getting baked really fast. And we make another pizza. Now I can use some onions, so we have the tomato one, and now I'm going to do it faster. We can stretch a second one. So, as I said, this is the top, 200 grams, and this is the bottom, 300 grams. So now I have to be fast. And then I'll show you how to make the dough, which is really, really easy. Remember, now that you're here, that you have many recipes in my channel. There are many videos about pizza, sourdough bread, burger buns, I don't know, many things. But if you want to learn more than what I've teach you here on YouTube, you can access right now my online classes, my master classes. Here is the link, which you'll find different classes, more complex classes of sourdough bread. I also have another one with my friend Richard Bertinet. Richard Bertinet is a famous baker, French baker. He lives in England, and I did a master class with him too. There's also pizza class, a lot of classes that you can check in my website. Here's the link, so you can start today. Otherwise, you have everything here in my YouTube channel too. Okay, looking good. Let this one rest a few seconds. What is going on in the oven? I have no idea. So, it worked. Till this moment, the pizza, this bomber pizza or this balloon pizza worked till this moment because we were able to put all that air between these two layers. It's a different pizza. It's something to make fun of it or to surprise maybe your friends, your family. One day you make this bomber pizza or balloon pizza, as you wish to call it. It's something new, different kind of pizza. Then you make regular pizza as you want. But since I saw this viral video from Japan, I said, why don't we try this? So here I'm trying this. Okay, top, let me stretch this one a little bit more. I'm not used to stretch it with the rolling pin. I always do it by hand, but since I want to get a thinner pizza, not that thick with the cornicione, I'm doing this one like this. Okay, this is the base. Okay, almost there. And let me stretch this one a little bit more. And I hope it's working. I think 8 minutes is going to be okay. Maybe we have to leave it a little bit more, but I think 8 minutes is okay. Good. There. Final stretch, the base, so I don't get this cornicione. We don't need it today. Good. And let's go to the peel with the parchment paper. Parchment paper, stretching. And now, this is going to be a pizza bianca, which is white pizza because it has no tomato, just cheese and onions. And when they come out, I'm going to use this chimichurri. Okay. Here's the other one. Good. Here I have some onions. There. This is more like a fugaceta. If you know fugaceta, it's cheese and onions. Oregano, pinch of salt, olive oil, and why not some pepper. Pepper, black pepper, there. And here comes the lid or the balloon or whatever you want to call this pizza. Great. Okay. Let's cover this one. Done. Now I have to go with the secret instrument or gadget that I'm going to use now. And let's close this pizza so I don't get the air doesn't escape from the pizza. What might be going on in the oven? Okay, let's close it with the rolling thing. And let's see which one is the best pizza, the tomato pizza or the onion pizza. Okay, let's go with the air and hope it works. Oh, yes, I need to close this a little bit more. Woo. I'm losing air here. It's not that easy, and it's an excellent exercise. There. 1, 2, 3. There. Woo. Oh, I did it. It's not that easy. And it's a surprising pizza. Okay, I think I'm ready to go to the oven again with the second pizza. Ooh, take a look at this. Oh, it looks beautiful. Woo, come with me, come with me. I'll show you the way. Okay, let's go with the second one. Ooh, that one is working. But this one looks better. Good. Okay, few seconds. I'll leave it there for a few minutes. I'll put a second timer. Okay, both timers. And now let's go and let's start with the dough, as I said. It's a really easy dough how to make it. So, here I have the ingredients. And, as usual, here is the formula. It's a really easy dough. It has flour, water, a little bit of yeast, and salt. The hydration is 70% hydration. And remember that you can download my app free for Android and iPhone and install it, and then add this really simple recipe into your app. So today I'm going to do it by hand. You can do it with the machine, with the mixer, whatever. So here goes the flour, the salt, all the ingredients together, and the water. There. If I need more, I'll add more. Let's start mixing. Really easy. This is a really easy dough. I sometimes call it like a contemporary Italian pizza, which is mostly the easiest or the traditional pizza doughs from Italy have a hydration of around 60 to 62%. That means that in 1 kilo flour you have 600 grams or 620 grams of water. But in this case we have almost 70, which is higher, and that helps the dough to be more hydrated and makes it more lighter, and makes it more digestible. Because if you make this kind of doughs, high hydration doughs, and maybe you make also a cold fermentation, then you get the best out of the dough. So I think there's something ringing, so maybe it's time to check how is the first pizza. Let's go again. I'll leave this here, making just like a fast autolyze. Let's go back to see. This is real-time baking, pizza baking. Okay. Ooh, take a look at this. Okay, we have 5 more minutes. This is the first one. It's not that bad. The second one looks incredible. Good. Okay, good pizza. So the first one, I had to pump it a little more, and the second one was more inflated. So I'll give them a few minutes more. Meanwhile, I'll finish with this, with the dough. I do it by the hand. As I said, you can use the mixer if you want a machine, or you can do autolyze. It's really easy. The secret here is to make a good dough. So I had a little bit more water there, and I think now we have it. Great. So please let me in comments which kind of dough is your favorite, or if maybe you make higher hydration dough. Sometimes I work with biga. You've seen here in my channel that I use biga. Or I also use sourdough starter, so it depends. But a 70% hydration dough, it's good for pizza. It's lighter, it's crispier. And 80% also, it's good too. When I use biga, I sometimes use 80% hydration, which is much higher, so you need to have better control of the flour that you're using. If the flour is a little bit weak, it's not a strong wheat flour or bread flour, then maybe you have a bit of a problem using that much hydration. But 70% hydration should work perfectly with any kind of flour that you have. Bread flour, even all-purpose flour too. Or if you want, you can use Italian flour. Duet Zero, the one it's called double O pizza flour. Good. So I'm doing this, and the pizza is going to be ready in a few minutes. The first pizza, and then comes the second one. The first one, the tomato, I think I should have pumped it a little bit more. It was kind of, but it's okay too. But the second one looks incredible with all that onion there. So the dough is almost ready. Good. Now I'll do some stretching and folding, like I always do. And the thing here with this kind of doughs, as I said, is it is better to make a cold and long fermentation. So if you take this dough and let it rise slowly in your fridge at 5 degrees, approximately 5 degrees Celsius, then you'll get better results rather than if you make it faster, maybe in 2 hours. So if you can make the dough the day before and let it proof overnight in your fridge, you're going to get much better results always. So think in advance, try to make it 1 day before if you can. Maybe you can make it even 2 days before. And you get always a lighter pizza and more digestible pizza. So these are all benefits. Okay, so that's all by the moment. You don't have to mix it that much. Just a little bit kneading and it's done. So what I have, I put it here, and then I cover it as always with a lid or with this shower cap that I use. So I put this in the shower cap and I'll take this immediately, or maybe in half an hour if you want. If your kitchen is a little bit cold, you can leave it here half an hour, and then take it straight to the fridge until the next day. And you'll end up with this kind of dough. Take a look at this. How beautiful is the pizza dough. This is a fully proof pizza dough, which is ready to start shaping the doughs. And then when you shape the doughs, you're ready to start stretching them, or you can leave them a few moments, maybe an hour on the counter. Wait until, if it's too cold, it's better to let them warm a little bit before you stretch them and make the pizza. So, talking about pizza, I think it's time to go for that pizza. So here's the dough. It was really easy. So let's get ready and let's bring those pizzas. Okay, let me clean this. Always use flour to clean your hands. It's better than using water, because if you do this on the drain in your kitchen, you'll make a mess. Your plumbing are going to thank you if you do this. So, okay, let's go and get the first pizza, and then let's go with the second one. Let's see what's going on. Okay, let me get a peel. And yes, it's time. Ooh, the second one is almost ready, yeah? The second one is there. I'll leave it a few seconds. And let's go with the first one. Okay, let's go with this first one. Ooh. Oh, here's some. I can smell it from here, yes. I can feel the fumes from it. Good, so this is the first pizza. in which I am not going to do anything. The second one that I have to make the chimichurri. I'll leave the chimichurri for the second one. So let's go with this first one. And let's open it up to see what happens. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. It's really crispy. Wow. Take a look at those fumes. Ow. You need to be careful. Ooh, this is hot. Come. I'm going to open this. The bomber pizza. Here. Wow. Ooh. Looks beautiful. And this is so crispy. It's like you get some crackers and a pizza at the same time. Wow. Oh, let me open it. It's so hot. Take a look at this. The dough is fantastic. Good. It's looking good. Okay. What do you think about this pizza? Okay, let's cut a piece. Slice. Let's cut a slice and see how it tastes. So it worked, but I think the second one looks much better. Oh, great. Should I close it with a lid? Because the original pizza comes with a lid. Okay, let me try this. So this is a slice. Looking good. Take a look at it. So you can do this. I think we should do this. Although I opened this thing, which is really crispy, I think that the whole experience should be to taste both layers at the same time. Because here I have this one, which is a little bit more soft, and then on top I have this one, which is more crunchy, no? More crispier. Okay, let's see. I got the basil. It's really tasty. Excellent. Yes, because you have the best parts of both worlds. You have this layer, the down layer, the bottom layer, which is soft, and you have the top layer, which is crunchy at the same time. So, and the ingredients are okay. Italian tomato, just a little bit of mozzarella, olive oil. That's really good. Okay, let's go and get the second pizza, because we still have to work. Good, let me get a pill, and let's go for the second pizza. Everything is done in real time. That's the good thing about this video. Ooh. Take a look at this one. It's beautiful. Oh. Wow. It's gorgeous. Take a look at this. What is this? Oh. Okay, let's go back to the lab. And here I come with the pizza. Take a look. This is the bomber pizza. Wow. Take a look at this. Incredible. So, what I'm going to do really fast is this chimichurri. Here I have some spices. I have basil, oregano, pimenton, which is paprika, and a few little more things. A little bit of pinch of salt, vinegar. These are all dry spices. Drop of vinegar. Now I'll drop some olive oil here. Now I'll make this incredible chimichurri that I'm going to pour on top of this. Here I go. Chimichurri. Okay, some chimichurri there. Now I can finish it with a brush. Let me brush it like this, so we get a little bit of chimichurri on every bite. And this is really crispy on the outside. Here. Wow. Okay. So let's open this. All the steam that's coming out. Ooh, it's hot. Now. Oh, and the chimichurri smells incredible. Wow. I present to you the bomber pizza. Wow. Woo. Beautiful. This looks like a fugaceta at the same time. Crispy and soft and hot. Okay, so. Ooh. Here is a slice. What do you think about this? It's really, really hot. Okay. Take a look at this. Hello, I'm a pizza bomber. I'm a bomber pizza. What do you think about me? Okay, it's like a sandwich at the same time. Oh, I think this is going to be hot, but I need to do it. Oh, no. That chimichurri is everything. Everything. It has, I already said it, but it has oregano, a little bit of pimenton, which is paprika, basil, pepper, a little bit of thyme, and yes, salt, vinegar, apple vinegar, or cider vinegar, and olive oil. Incredible. That's the best part. With the onions and the cheese, this is amazing. And the first dough, it's crispy. Thin and crispy. And the bottom is so tender and soft. This Japan pizza is really interesting. Yeah? I'm really liking this. I'm going to make it more. This was my first time, and it really worked. So interesting, this kind of balloon that I made with the pizza. So, well, I think you have enjoyed this video. It was just a test to try to find out if I could make this warmer pizza that I saw on social media. So it works. The dough, I invented, or it's my dough. I don't know which kind of dough they use in Japan, but it's kind of pizza dough. You see, it's really easy. You can use always your pizza dough if you want. But the method using this pump works. So that's all. I hope you have enjoyed. I'll continue eating my pizza, and I'll see you on the next video. May the gluten be with you.